Hi. Um, we got a TLS matchup today. It's Vector versus Fantastic Foursome. Should be pretty crappy. I don't think anybody's gonna do literally anything. So we'll see how it goes. Probably we'll be back with the gameplay soon. Booyah. Okie dokie. Everybody's ready. So I'm gonna hit the start button now. I hit the start button. I did it right. Okay. Fantastic Foursome versus Vector. I'm gonna go with the Fantastic Foursome winning this one just because I don't like E-Man. But right off the bat, don't know where Kaiji was going at the start there, but he got his first piece down. Ebac missed his first piece. I'm just gonna put that up to him playing on keyboard. JP looks like he got his two piece, and he's going up with an algae at the very start of Teleop here. Uh, Blue aligns that's Vector. Actually, both of them got six pieces. It just so happened. Uh, yeah, I don't even know what happened. I can't lie. I wasn't paying attention to Blue. But Kaiju gets a possession. This guy's wholly washed. But Gavin over here taking a double cycle messes up his double cycle. I don't know how you even do that. E-Man, will he actually fill his reef this time? That's the question because he's been doing pretty horrendous. I can't lie in all of his matches. He's dropping like 80 Gavin's trapping like 120, so it's pretty obvious who's carrying weight here. Right now, red way ahead on barge looks like. Actually, no, it's just 7-6, but it's about to be 8-6 because JP just went over and got a really clean algae steal. Now it's 8-7 because Ambrose just scored one. That's 27-67, by the way. He's not striking or force or whatever, whichever one. Red down by 10 right now. Still a lot of L4s left on Red Alliance. Looks like Ebac's having some trouble with those. Please, for the love of God, score them. Blue right now still haven't finished their L4s. Gavin's taking a bit of a weird approach to this. He's doing a low level coral before he gets up to the top there. I don't know why. He just is. E-Man has still not filled his half because this guy stinks. Actually, no, now he did. And now he's over on defense to Kaiju Jones. We'll see how effective that actually is. Because it looks like he's really just pinning him right there, trying to force him into a possession foul, but it won't work. It's a blocking foul. That's, yeah, sure. Kaiju actually swapped sides, or actually, no. Ebac also on the defense. Looks like he's getting a couple or fouls, I think. Unless that was Ambrose. Kaiju kind of trying to bait Ime into that barge foul right now. If you fall for that, I think you have bigger issues here, buddy. But all in all, this is going to be a really close match coming into end game. Kaiju goes up to climb early, still a bunch of seconds left, while JP just focuses on the L1s. Red still doesn't have a full reef. Looks like Kaiju and Ebac are up for now. No techie climbs on either side, and it just looks like pretty clear-cut win for the Red Alliance. Okay. We'll be right back. We're running a practice match to test lag stuff. Okay, I'm back. We ran a practice match. It was fine. And we're gonna replay it because we restarted and I didn't put the scores in. What do I need to do? Either way, I wasn't planning on replaying this, but they were just really mad that it was so laggy. And, I can't handle losing. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna start. Okie friggin' dokie. Right off the bat, oh, 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 uh, 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 evac gone. Well, some good internet for you. Our friend Blue got a pretty strong lead, probably due to the fact that evac just didn't score an auto. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? Uh, as well as that, pretty tied on LG right now. Blue's about to take a small lead for a second by one, but right now, like 40, 50 point lead basically for the Blue Alliance. We'll see if the Red Alliance can just like keep scoring and actually overcome it. But I mean, right now, that's pretty friggin' unfortunate, dude. Okay. Um. Let's start ASAP. I haven't even had the fucking sheet up. Okay, forget. Okay, we got the next match here. I hope this is a little better for the Redlands. So that would be really sad if it wasn't. Evac struggling to score a piece right now. I don't know what's going on. Really solid auto from both sides. 58 to 65 out of auto. Red Alliance gets one last piece there to make it 65 to 63. Looks a little more solid for the Red Alliance right now. Evax is still in the match, so that's the good part. Eman low-key selling on his double cycles right now. I can't really tell what his goal is just by doing this. I mean, he'll get it at some point, I fucking guess. Right now, tied on Algae. Empress is on the red side of the field trying to steal. He gets one. JP should probably give that one up. I really like what Kaiju just did. We were doing that in our couple of our matches where they just pass Algae into the barge to prevent Ambrose from stealing them anymore. I think they would have benefited by doing that a little earlier, but I mean, whatever. Right now, Red Alliance has a small lead. About 2 to 3 points at any given time. E-Man still actually just gets a possession there from doing his double cycles. He messes up in L2, and that just leads to his downfall for like half a second. Uh, Amber's doing some small coral work just to help them get their side done. He'll move to doing L1s over there. Evac's over to defense on the blue side, trying to shut down E-Man on his cycles, but E-Man actually counters by going over to the other side, gets a foul as he's going over there. You suck. You suck. Gavin's still just trucking on his coral over there, finishing up his L4s. He's only got 4 pieces left on the reef. Amber is still trucking on those L1s. Doesn't look like Eman's defense is doing much to Kaiju, but he is getting a little bit messed up by it as he messes up one of his L2s there. Should be actually pretty bad as Blue takes the lead here near the end of the match thanks to Ambrose's L1s and Gavin's persistent coral scoring, but Gavin actually drops a few. He's out of coral on his main source with 3 left in the other source. E-Man got another foul somewhere. It should be very interesting to see at the end of this match how it goes in terms of endgame. And right now, it's a tie. Both teams have gotten 2 climbs. Okay. We're good. So let's start. Everybody's telling me to come on, but like okay, pretty solid auto right now. Blue takes a pretty strong lead though, 72, 51 on the other side. Sadly, uh, JP missing a couple corals, so does he back. Uh, Red able to bring it back fairly quickly though, just with the algae from JP. The Red Alliance actually picking up on what I was talking about. Ambrose gets a foul there. They're porting the algae in their barge just so Ambrose doesn't get easy access. But he actually makes a really risky move and steals one from their barge zone, just barely not touching a Red Alliance cage there. I like that. Yeah, but you gotta make the big moves to make to win the games, I guess. Um, Red though, still down by about 20 points. Red just looks like slightly ahead on Coral and Auto as well. That Auto lead is really helping him out there. Red ahead on Algae still. Looks like I'm gonna make sure. Yes, 10-7 on Algae for the Red Alliance. JP doing really good on that chill out Algae. He's really getting it done quickly so he can move to L1s. But it's just the Red Alliance Auto that's holding them back right now. Kaichu working on some double cycles on the front face there as E-Man comes over for defense. E-Back over on the red side as well, still playing defense. Red down by 30 still. It's looking pretty out of hand right now. E-Man's playing solid defense, forcing Kaiju to move stations, but he's not really like fully shutting down any of his cycles, if you know what I mean. JP does a really nice L1 double cycle there. I like that. It was really solid. I don't know if it was intentional. Um, Red down by 20 into endgame. Should be see if they can bring this back. Looks like 2 up on both sides right now. Okay, I'll review those climbs and I'll get back to you. Okay, both sides got an extra climb there, so still Blue Alliance win. Doing actually really strong against this fantastic Foursome Alliance right now. I don't know what's going on for them. Okay. Potentially, I hit the wrong button. Potentially last match here. see if red can turn this around. Evac looking actually a lot better out of auto here. We actually got a slight lead. Evac getting his 3-piece as well as JP. Everybody getting a 3-piece there. 9-piece for red, about like, that's probably like, yeah, 8-piece for blue. 70 something out of auto. Red winning. Red holding their lead strong right now. They're still doing that algae hoarding technique in the barge that I was really fond of. They don't actually end up like doing it completely. They got it in the area, I guess. Evac actually helping out there. JP loses control of algae there, but he brings it back by just sweeping it around. This is actually Ambrose really heads up on this algae. I really like how he's playing it. He's playing it whenever JP loses control of really any of them, he just swoops in and steals one, and I really like that. E-Man doing some proc spam right now, not used at all. Nobody really does that anymore. Chill out. But right now, red still has a really tiny lead going on right now. It's really even though, about 170 something, 170 something. JP going over, stealing an algae off the reef, but he gets fouled and he never actually ends up getting the algae. And he's actually tipped up on email right now. He gets out of that situation, but this is it's a crucial mistake that may prove important later. JP ends up scoring that algae he stole now. Yes, he does. And Kaiju Jones actually onto his L1s, although he is missing 3 coral on the back face there. E-Man over here for defense now. Really, he stalls for a second there. JP playing counter defense for a second just so they can finish their reef. I think that's a bit of an interesting strategy. About 240 to 230 right now in favor of the Blue Lions. Blue Lions has pulled away a bit as Gavin still hasn't finished his reef right now. 2 major fouls for the Red Lions and 1 major foul for the Blue Lions right now. We'll see if that proves important later. But Ambrose narrowly avoids getting possession here as we move on to endgame. See if the climbs will really make the difference in this match. Blue with a short lead with no climbs. Right now, 284, 261. Should just be both sides cut their climbs. I'll look at that red one just to make sure. It looks like Blue Lions will win this one. Vector takes away the win from the fantastic foursome. It's really unfortunate with those early lag issues at the start of the series, taking away a win from red. But really good series all around. A lot of fouls actually. There's a lot more fouls than I was expecting. Yeah, no, good job everybody. Even though you guys really seem to not like to listen to the head ref, just because you have the cool role. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, I guess.